Hey guys, so like I said in the other video, someone very important to me that I probably listen to better than anyone, which is surprising because I don't listen to anyone, told me that it would be a good idea for me to make a video of the reasoning behind why I'm making these videos for you guys. And I would like to start off the video by saying there is multiple reasons why I'm making these videos. There is a main reason, and then two reasons that are just as important to me as the main reason why I'm making this video. And if I look around a lot during this video, I'm sorry, I'm outside by myself, and I like to know what's going on around me. I don't like people sneaking up on me, so, and it might get blurry sometimes. I'm using my tablet right now, so my phone's about to die. So I will go over the main reason with you and then the other two. The main reason why I'm making these videos is because about 8 months ago, I was also homeless on the streets of Reno, except I was unmotivated and drank every day and just really didn't want to do anything with my life, and I was happy with it. I was living outside at Wingfield Park, for whoever knows the Reno area. It was warm outside, so wasn't really that bad. We had a good setup. It was just me and my friend, my best friend at the time, and our two puppies. We had two Great Dane Labs. They were brothers. One was all black and one was all tan. And their names were Milo and Radar, and they were honestly the most amazing dogs in the world. And about eight or 9 months ago, my best friend ended up getting arrested. The reasoning isn't important, but he ended up going to jail, and for about 2 weeks after he went to jail, I still stayed outside and drank and just stayed at Wingfield. And about 2 weeks after he got arrested, about 8 months ago, I met a girl, and her name was Rebecca. And when I saw Rebecca, she was the most amazing girl that I had ever seen. And she was doing voter registration, walking through the park, signing people up to vote. And yeah, when I seen her, I automatically knew that there was a connection between us, and that I needed to figure out where this was going, because I wanted to be with her, and I had never felt that way for anyone else in my life. And so I walked up to her and I started talking to her, and she invited me to a drum circle, and I ended up being late to the spot that she was supposed to pick me up at, and I was really upset about it. And so I went for a walk because I was angry, and I ended up running into them, actually, her and her friends. And so we went to the drum circle, and it was really amazing. We made a really strong connection, and it was really romantic. There was a courtyard with a bunch of statues that had lights on them, and it was really dark, and you could see all the stars. It was right next to the river. I can remember the night like it was yesterday. And we fell in love. And I ended up moving in with her, and it was me and my two dogs that moved in, and it was her, and she had a dog named Pepe and a cat named Bagheera, and we fell in love and lived together in her 2-bedroom apartment, and it was amazing for about 2.5 months. And then I stopped drinking, which was hard for me. And I realized that maybe I wasn't ready for so much commitment. And so we took a break for about 2 weeks. And I went and stayed outside with my friend Noah. And the two puppies, Milo and Radar. And we, or actually I believe at that time Milo had gotten sick. And we didn't have the money to, help him and take him to a vet, so we gave him to the animal shelter, hoping that we could come back and get him, and someone adopted him out before we could get there. And so then we had Radar, and when we took our break, I took Radar, and I went and stayed with Noah outside, and I was unfaithful to her, and it sucked, and nothing that I can ever say will ever make up for what I did, and I understand that. But we decided to try and make it work again, and I moved back in, and about a month after I moved back in, we found out that she was pregnant. And that was the happiest day of my life. I realized that I wanted so bad to be the father of that child. And so we were very excited and very in love, and we kept it going strong, and there was still a lack of trust between us when I came back after our break, and we kept going for about 2 months after we found out that she was pregnant, and then we were working canvassing for the political parties, and the canvassing stopped. The political party ended, so we had to look for new jobs, and we got behind in rent, and we got an eviction notice on our door saying we had 7 days to evict, and she had to go to a shelter, and I stayed in the apartment for about 4 days, cleaning up and going to work, and it was really hard for us to not be around each other because there was a lack of trust between us, and we didn't know what each other were doing, and it just made things really hard for us, and not being around each other when we spent so much time around each other working and being around each other 24/7, going from that to not being around each other at all was just super hard on us, and we ended up breaking up again. I ended up moving out of the apartment into a place called CARES Campus, which is the homeless shelter in Reno. And we ended up having to get rid of Radar because we decided that we couldn't take care of him, and I didn't want to put him through having to be homeless with me, and she couldn't have him at the shelter with her. And that was a very hard day for me when we had to get rid of him because he was my dog. And so it was just really hard on us, and we decided to break up, and it ended very badly. A lot of hurtful things were said in both directions. I will always love her, and I hope that one day her and me can get along to the point where I can be in my child's life and be a positive role model for my child. she told me that I couldn't have good things in life, and that no matter what I do, I'm always gonna be a failure. And I want to prove her wrong. I want to be the best version of myself, and I want to be successful. Which brings me to my second reason. The first reason was very long. My second reason is because these videos motivate me to be the best version of myself. Having to take a video of myself every day and post it online for you guys to see. One second, guys. It's a care flight. Sorry, guys. The hospital is right on the other side of where I'm sitting. But these videos, me making a video a day or more than one video a day, holds me accountable to be the best version of myself that I can be. It makes me want to prove myself every single day to be a positive role model. Not only for my future child, but for all of you guys, and to try and inspire you guys to be the best versions of your guys' self that you can be. And I feel like these videos can really help people do that by showing you that no matter how bad life knocks you down, you will always be able to get up. Life is not stronger than you are. And if you work hard and do whatever you can to achieve the life that you want, you will make it eventually. I am here to prove that to you guys. I'm sleeping outside in 30-degree weather by myself, and I'm going to go to work at 5 o'clock in the morning and sign up for work to show you guys that you can go from having nothing to being that best version of yourself that you can be. And my third reason is because I want to inspire people. Not only you guys, but the people that you guys inspire. If I can inspire one of you guys, and then you guys can inspire one person, 500 people that I inspire will inspire 5,000. And those 5,000 people could inspire 50,000 people. And I lied. There's a fourth reason too, because I feel like it's a great educational experience. Not only for me, but when I do get older, and when my kids get older, I can show them this. And I can show them that no matter what happens to you, you can get back up and you can be stronger than the people that are trying to push you down. And that all you need is yourself. And you will be able to accomplish anything. I hope that this video can at least inspire one of you guys, because it honestly got a huge weight off of my shoulders. So I'm gonna try and get some rest, maybe, if I can. I will make a video in the morning after I wake up and go sign up for work and go get breakfast. But I hope you guys have a good rest of your night. I will try to do the same.